Hi guys, welcome to the show. So today's episode, I wanted to talk about emotions. So I believe emotions also have a duality, and like everything in the world has a duality. Like ourselves, our physical selves, we have two sides. So I started like learning how to use my left hand to become ambidextrous, so I could strengthen my body and my mind. So my dog's here, by the way. Gypsy, come here, come say hi to everybody.
Yeah, let me say hi to everybody.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Uh-oh, could you stand up? So if you're wondering what's all that little pitter pattering, I like him in the room with me because he looks at me and stuff. They're so cute. He's wonderful. He's a great dog. He is. He's so friendly. I love his floppy ears. Hi. Say hi to mom. So,
Alright, Gypsy.
you little rascal. So, okay guys. I want to talk about emotions. Like right now, Gypsy made me feel happy. So, that's a little example there. But what I want to explain is that there is a duality to emotions. Just like there's a duality to everything. I learned that by using both hands because I felt completely different with my left hand than I did with my right hand. After that, I started observing everything like, hey, there's an up and a down, there's a left and a right, and those are opposites. You know, why is there up and down? Left and right, in and out, good and bad. So today I want to apply that to emotions because I second that emotion. So, you know, it's a quick breakdown because emotions, we could talk about them. It's not like too long of a subject, but, you know, I'll just write right here, emotions, and we'll just explain that, yeah, they have a duality. And so, like, we could, so I like to, like, think about everything as, like, it's on a scale, because everything is on a scale, and I'll show you. So we'll just draw this scale, like the old days. Remember how they used to do with money and stuff? They used to cheat people. They used to put like more, like that's terrible. But okay, emotions. So we're gonna say you have happy, right? Happy. And then you have sad. So happy and sad. And those are definitely the opposites. But yet like they rule us. They rule our world. Because like if somebody tells you something, it could be like, oh, you know, sad. Well, there's like angry too, right? But okay, in this case, we'll just use the happy and sad. So they do form this kind of like a balance and a contrast. Because like you can't always be happy. Like if you see somebody that always looks happy, I don't think, you know, it's like, hey, what's wrong? What's up with that person? So, you know, you can't always be happy and you definitely can't always be sad. Because, you know, you don't always want to be sad. It's horrible. But these things, they blend. And they seem to they teach us about life. That's what I feel. They teach us about life. Like, oh my goodness, that's so sad. Like you feel sorry for somebody, something happened, it's sad, you have to, it's normal. And then you're happy, like, hey, your birthday, or let's go celebrate the promotion. So that's happy, you know, oh, we want to be together. But it's so crazy that these things exist. And like I asked, what part of my brain is creating happiness? You know, what part of my brain is creating sadness? Because some people, they're like depressed. So you don't want them to be depressed. It's like, could you not, you know, please don't, you're hurting yourself. You know, we have to understand them, but that's the key point. You want to understand what's causing them to be sad. Whole thing is about understanding. We're trying to understand the brain. So there's a duality to emotions, happy and sad. What's also very funny is like, you know, we use symbols for everything. So we could draw a symbol of a happy face, right? And then we draw a symbol that represents sad. And when you see the symbols, you could see that these are opposites. This is like going like up, and this is going down. Also, if you want to think about it like in terms like an atom or like charges, could be said as a positive charge, and this could be said as a negative charge. Right? So there's this balance. Other examples I put in my book are like the sun and the moon, man and a woman, I put other examples, so many, like explain your feelings, your emotions that exist, you know, like how do we deal with that in society? You know, some people's gonna be mad. They're like, oh, I mean sad. Or, you know, you could say mad. Or some people are gonna be happy. Some people are always sad or always mad. You're like, why is that guy always mad? So what I believe is that in a strange way, like, well, that's what I'm trying to say. It's basically everything has a duality and it happens in our emotions. So that's what I was going to get to. What I say in my book is that if you're aware of this now, oh, we're aware of this game of up and down, left and right. Because you know how they say life has ups and life has downs, right? That's also a duality because it's the opposite. Oh, you feel great when you're up and you feel terrible when you're down. So we have to be aware of this duality that's happening and it's occurring in us. We have to like be aware of this, an awareness. So what I say is, in my book, what I say is you have to balance your charges. Balance your charges. You have to be aware when you're getting too sad. You have to know when you're getting too sad. Hey, I'm behaving too sad. I'm listening to sad music. I'm isolating myself. I'm doing this. So you have to be aware of it. So you have to say, you know what? I got to go to that side of the scale. I got to go to the happy side of the scale. You just have to admit it to yourself. I have to go to the happy side of the scale. And I have to do something that's like, you know, hang out with a friend, talk to a family member, you know, make a YouTube video, share how you feel, because it's all right. Go ahead, make a lot of videos, share how you feel. It's important, and it's your right to do that. So it's a balance, and you have to maintain this balance. Like I gave an example too. It's like being brave. You know, like a person that's brave. Well, you can't be too brave, because then you'll be reckless, right? And if you're not brave enough, you'll be like a cowardly. So a coward and somebody that's reckless, they're like both on opposite sides of this scale of being brave. Everything is like this. If you want to like really manage your life and like think about how life works in the big picture, this is the big picture. Because your life is a balance. You have to be balanced. Like we have to go to sleep and you have to wake up. But you also have to have fun and you have to work. Because we're learning from both. You know, like you're going to have, you know, the breakup and then the makeup, right? It's going on in everything. And so, yes, that's talking about emotions, applying them to my rules, that everything has duality, and then just, you know, making sense of it and kind of trying to say like, hey, this is adding up. This type of a framework of duality that existing in the whole world, it does add up. One thing I say too is that okay, like a duality is what do I want to say was I was gonna say a person, I think. Yeah, like a person, you know. They have the two sides of their body, just horrible. Like a gingerbread man. So there's two sides to us, the left side and the right side, right? Like, why do we have two sides? Why? Why do we have two sides? Why is this side controlling that side? You know? Why is there two? Like, why is there right and wrong? I'm just arbitrarily putting right and wrong. I'm not saying left is right or right is wrong, but if they're opposites. You know, that's how we make reasoning and logic. It's like, that's right and that's wrong. And there's only two options to that. You know, like, so that's how our brain kind of makes sense of things. So yes, I began with emotions, but I just decided to talk about the body too, just to show that you have a duality. And I believe that those sides are opposites. Like a sun and a moon. And, you know, up and down, left and right. And they complement each other. So I hope you guys like this episode, and stay tuned. Come back at you with some more stuff, because I got tons of stuff. Ow! Later, guys.